Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, I've been guided to give you guys a reading today. I wasn't planning on doing one, but here we are. Yeah, this is going to be a general reading for all the star signs from Aries all the way to Pisces. And my videos are timeless, so when you come across this video, it's for you. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you can send me an email or you can send me a DM on Instagram. I'm pretty active on Instagram, and I'm going to put all my information in the drop down menu as well. So this reading is going to be to see what lessons your soul is currently experiencing at the moment. If you're feeling any blockages, there are going to be like certain lessons that your soul's trying to learn that your ego has to kind of also learn as well. So, alright, that's good. Alright, that's good. Let's see what's going on with the collective, what lessons you're currently experiencing. This wants to come out already. Alright, so you've got the first card is perseverance, and then the card says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to do. So yeah, you're being kind of called to kind of keep pushing. You may be experiencing some turmoil, mental, physical or emotional problems at the moment, and your soul, it's got what you're currently experiencing has got lessons for your soul to learn. No, what you're currently experiencing, whether it's physical, mental or emotional turmoil, is to slow you down, and instead of turning external for the answers, you need to turn internal for the answers. So say for instance, you're feeling depressed or anxious, you're being called to go more in, do the spiritual work, be disciplined and find out what's going on, and that will pass. It's all a part of, it's a part of your growth. So your current experience may not be pleasant, but it's a part of, you're going to learn a lot of wisdom from your experience. And yeah, it's about perseverance. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Like sometimes we find blocks and obstacles on the road. Doesn't mean the road needs to end. There's been many times where man felt like ending the journey, yeah, but sometimes you got to keep pushing because it's not the end. Just because the road gets rough and bumpy, it doesn't mean to call it a day or to try check out, you know, because yeah, sometimes the road does get rough and does get bumpy, but you just got to keep pushing, man. And there is light at the end of the tunnel, man, and the road does get a lot smoother. And then the next card is honesty, and then the card says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So you're being called to step into your authentic self, be genuine, because a lot of people out there are trying to please other people, but they're not even trying to please their self. Yourself needs to come first. You need to put yourself first, and be honest with yourself. If you can't be honest with anyone else, be honest with yourself. That's where it starts, yeah. Like, don't be out there trying to entertain other people, because most people don't even like themselves, let alone other people, yeah. So you're being called to kind of be honest with yourself. What does your heart desire? Ask yourself, what does your heart desire? What do you want? Are you doing things just to fit in and be liked? Because most of them people don't even like themselves, let alone liking you or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you've been called to kind of be honest with yourself. And if you don't know how to be kind of honest with yourself, do some soul searching. Do your current situation serve your highest good? Is the relationship that you're in, is it serving your highest good? Is it fulfilling your heart's desires? Is your job fulfilling? Are you happy in your job? Are you being honest with yourself? Because if you're not happy where you're at, be honest with yourself, and then you can make steps to kind of change where you're at. Because yeah, honesty is like loyalty. You can't. Honesty is just sometimes it's hard to be honest though, man, because sometimes you hurt other people's feelings and shit, which kind of sucks. But yeah, you need to be honest, you know, because not being honest can just prolong things, whether you're in a job, relationship, whatever. You could be starting a new chapter of your journey tomorrow if you're being honest. Do you know what I'm saying? If that relationship ain't serving you, you can end it, and then you're not saying to jump straight into another relationship, but you could start a new journey tomorrow or you can start a new job tomorrow. You know, new transition. It's the time. It's Scorpio. The Scorpio energy is still in the air. So ending, new beginnings, death and rebirth. And then you got purpose. Is the next card, and then the card says, "I know what I'm here to do." So most of you already know your purpose. You're just being called to step into it and find out. Most of you are being called to be of service. So whether it's volunteering in the community, working with young children, being a hairdresser, you're being of service. People need their hair done. So you being a hairdresser is being of service. You being a healer is being of service. You sharing what information you've got is being of service. Do you know what I'm saying? Even being a personal trainer, you're being of service because people want to feel good and look good. So yeah, that's being of service, man. So most of you already know your purpose. If you don't, do some soul searching once again. What does your heart desire? What are you being called to? Not ego. What does your heart want? Because it's all good being materialistic, running around. I've got my new car and new yard, but are you happy though? Is it fulfilling? Are you internally happy? Because money ain't shit. Money is only currency, and money is a man-made thing. Yeah, just to let you know. So it's all good having certain material things and that, but are you generally happy? Because money can't buy happiness, you know. Like Bob Marley said, money can't buy happiness, dog. Was it Bob Marley? I swear it was Bob Marley. But yeah, money can't buy happiness. Certain things in this life can't be bought. Time and money. No, time and time and happiness, they cannot be bought, and no money can buy them. So don't be wasting your happiness and time on shit that your heart doesn't desire it, or you're not genuinely happy, because bro, we're getting older and time is flying, you know, and we're only do a bit of soul searching to find out your soul's purpose. And then the next card is change. And then the card says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So, sorry. You're currently going through a change. I'd say more internally. You're shifting internally. Your internal world is starting to shift, so your external world is going to shift. If your internal world is all chaotic, your external world is going to be chaotic. So if you find inner peace, you'll find outer peace. Everything is internal. Like the fifth dimension is internal, it's not external. Yeah. Just to let you guys know, people think, oh yeah, we're ascending all the energy, and it's about grounding the energy in. Yeah, like grounding it in. Yeah. Just to let you guys know. But yeah, there's a lot of change going on. So some of you may be having an ego death or a dark night of the soul, or it's your spiritual awakening. So you're becoming more conscious. The outside world, you're looking for more meaning and more to life. Some of you are starting new things and ending. Some of you are ending things and starting new beginnings. This may be due to the Scorpio moon that was on last Monday. And we're still in the retrograde. The retrograde ends sometime in next month, I think. Yeah, sometime next month. So yeah, embrace change. I know change can be very hard and difficult. I'm a Capricorn. I hate change, but I have to incorporate change slowly and then get used to it, because the world is changing constantly. Energy is changing constantly. Everything is in the flow of giving and receiving and change. You're not the same person you was yesterday. Yeah, you can resist change, but it's not going to be pleasant. That's what I'm saying. What you resist persists. Yeah. So if you're finding, and this is one thing, if you're finding a lot of struggles and battles on the path that you're on the wrong path. Just to let you guys know. So yeah, you're going to be experiencing a lot of change at the moment, or you are, or soon. It's good. All right, you want to come out? All right, cool. Like I was saying, happiness. And then the card says, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path, like I was just saying. That is so funny. And that's the green heart chakra, yeah? And that's the center card. So the whole reading revolves around happiness, yeah? So like I was saying before, man, you got to find out what makes you happy. Are the things that you're doing, is it fulfilling your soul, or is it just temporary happiness? Oh yeah, I just went and spent this on a car. I drove it for a couple times, and that's it. Like the feeling's gone, because man's been there. Man's spent money on shit. It's like, oh yeah, I'm searching for something. I'm searching, but you're searching externally, and you need to search internally. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man's been there. Trust. So yeah, you need to start questioning yourself. What's what brings your soul alive, what gives you fulfillment. Take away the drugs and alcohol and fucking the sex away from certain situations, and that is it fulfilling them certain situations, like going clubbing or having one night stands and all that? Is it fulfilling, or is it just filling a temporary void? And you'll be surprised, most of them friendships that you have, if you take away the drugs, alcohol, or sex from the situation, can you hold a steady conversation? Have you got a lot in common once all the alcohol and liquor's gone? The alcohol and drugs are gone. Ask yourself that. But yeah, some of you may have connection with dolphins. Some of you may be from Lemuria or Atlantis as well. Some of you need to drink more water as well, because you're severely dehydrated. Like, I need to drink some more water as well while I'm drinking a coffee, as you do, you know. I do apologise, I don't usually do that when I'm doing a reading. I'm trying to be professional and shit. Normal people do scare me though. Alright, cool. Let's crack on. Yeah, so you're being called to find out what makes you internally happy. What makes you happy? Ask yourself that. What makes you happy? And do more of that. Whatever your path you're on that is light, this is what I'll give you a bit of guidance, yeah? Because I'm meant to be of service. If you're on a road, if you're doing things and you feel heavy, drained, and kind of unenergized, like tired after doing them, you're on the wrong path. Like, you're on the wrong path. That's the path that you shouldn't be on. If you're feeling light, energized, and happy after doing a certain thing or hanging around certain people, that's the path that you're meant to be on. That's what your soul is looking for. The lightness, the happiness, the love, the genuine connections with people, and that. None of that fake bullshit. That's what I'm saying. You're being called to be genuine with people, man. And then the next card is forgiveness. And then the card says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So, like, again, we're working on the heart chakra again. Some of you's got a blocked heart chakra, and you need to work on forgiveness. You're forgiving. Forgiveness is to do with forgiving yourself, yeah, first, and forgiving the other person. Not because what they've done to you or the situations, it's because you want to forgive them and move on. You don't want to hold on, oh, they done me wrong. Listen, man's been there. Man weren't talking to certain family members for 10 years, innit? And that burnt me. That was burning me alive. Like, I was acting mad, innit? And then as soon as I started working on forgiveness, the person ended up coming and apologising to me after they done wrong, yeah? But I was mad at them. So I was walking around with resentment, and being unforgiving is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die when you're just mashing up yourself, yeah? So you've been called to work on forgiveness, the heart chakra. You've got a blocked heart chakra, some of you guys. And working from the heart chakra, as I keep saying, is the love frequency, is the highest frequency there is in the universe. Once you've got an open heart chakra, the flow of giving and receiving is in flow. It's in rhythm, yeah? When it's blocked, it's either you're giving too much or you're receiving too much. Some of you may need to work with some rose quartz or green aventurine. Some of you could do with a Reiki session as well. I also offer distance Reiki sessions, or if you're local, I can travel as well for close contact Reiki sessions. But yeah, forgiveness. And what helps with forgiveness is acceptance and gratitude, yeah? And the next card is envy. And then the card says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So some of you may be comparing yourself to other people. Why ain't I don't know, I ain't where they at. I've been putting in work. I'm still not where they're at. I've been working on myself constantly and I'm still not healed yet, or But don't compare yourself to other people. It's alright to compare yourself to other people. It's like if you're using it for motivation. Like, oh yeah, that person's looking quite ripped in the gym. I want to be I want to look similar to that. But not like, oh yeah, I want to be like that. That guy's got a nice car and I want that, and get vexed over it. No, it's alright to have a certain amount of envy, but not when you're using it in a malicious way, like being bad-minded, yeah? So use it as motivation, because everyone's past different. Everyone's got different struggles, and everyone's been through the back. Everyone, like I keep saying, I might get this tattooed. Everyone's got baggage, yeah? everyone is dealing with shit. The journey isn't easy. Yeah, the human experience just isn't easy in general. It's a it's a it's a very dense is very dense, the third dimension. And if you're an empath, light worker, chosen one, starseed, all of that, you're from the higher dimensions and your energy is more light. So functioning in the physical body can be very challenging at times. Even like thinking stuff, like where I don't know where I come from, we use telepathy, yeah. But humans got a lot to hide. So people like telepathy is a superpower that's not online for most people because they're scared. Oh yeah, that person's gonna judge me. I've done this, I've done that. It's like, bro, like you're human. Everyone's fucked up and made mistakes. That's the only way you learn is from making mistakes and fucking up. Do you know what I'm saying? We're only human. It's an experience. You got to learn from it. But some people like to just stay in them certain cycles. But the cycle will just keep repeating until the lesson is learned. Just to let you guys know. And then the next card is freedom. And then the card says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness once again. Center card once again. So you're being called to let go of anything that no longer serves you. Whatever you feel that is tying you down and is binding you to a certain situation and you feel tied to it and you feel that you haven't got freedom, you need to let that go. Whether you're being controlled by drugs, alcohol, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your job, whether it's hanging around certain family members, friends or places, you're being called to sever the tie with things that's stopping your happiness. If you feel that you cannot act a certain way around certain people, they need to go. If you feel that you can't be who you truly are in a certain relationship, that relationship needs to go. If you feel that you're feeling tied to your job and you don't feel that your time is being what's the word? Appreciated. If you feel your time is not being appreciated in that job, you need to go. Like say for instance, working in McDonald's, they don't give a shit about you because you're replaceable. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's a bad thing working in McDonald's, but your time is not appreciated there because you're replaceable. That, do you know what I mean? It's like in certain other stores as well. Like if you don't meet up to certain standards, you're God, and they don't give a shit. So yeah, you're being called to look at your freedom. Your freedom is priceless. That is listen, if I'm not even going into that because I'll be on that all day. But yeah, some of you may be breaking free from situations as well. Some of you have freed yourself from certain karmic cycles or are going to release yourself from certain karmic cycles. And then the next card is growth, like I was saying. And the card says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So everything that you're currently going through is a part of your soul's growth. You're growing and expanding from whatever you're going through. Because the only way to grow is by learning, and we learn by trial and error. So if that relationship didn't work out, that's fine. If that job doesn't fit who you are anymore, it's because you grew and expanded. You no longer resonate with it. Your vibration is higher. If you no longer resonate with people, places and things, it's because your energy is rising. You're deciding to change. You're deciding to grow. You're deciding to move on. Certain people want to stay the same. Like some people want to drink and party all their life and that's okay. But it depends what you want. Yeah, is that fulfilling to your soul, or are you just doing that to try to fit in because everyone wants to go out every Friday to Saturday? You know, yeah, it's mad. But yeah, great reading, man. And your soul's there's a lot of growth, and the ascension is accelerating as well. So things are going to start getting less tolerable, and in the Matrix, things are just going to start getting worse. Not worse, but things like. In the Matrix, there's going to be a situation all the time. They're not going to give you a break in the Matrix. Something like 2020, something happened. And then, boom, 21, something happened. Something happening already again in 22. Like, that's how the cycle is. You need to break free from the Matrix. So, we still need to function. Some rules can be bent and some can be broken. But we still need to function within this reality, if that makes sense. But yeah, awesome reading, man. Very positive. Some of you just need to take action in certain areas. To create change. Change can be very scary, but it was a great reading and you're growing. Your consciousness is expanding. Yeah, so if you guys resonated with the reading and yeah, hit the comments and let me know. And if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading, send me a DM on Instagram or send me an email. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that little bell thingy because sometimes I go live on here or Instagram, and if your notifications are on, when I go live, I'm spontaneous in it. So I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go live on Thursday and all that. I'll just go live to just give the insight when I feel to or get guided to. Yeah, so you don't want to miss out on that as well. So you can get some instant guidance as well, the guidance when it's actually there. But peace, love, and light, tribe, and I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon. Thanks for watching.